Natty. Thank you so much for joining me today and to talk about your experience with camp. It'll be lovely to hear from you to talk about a bit about your experience so I can share that with others.
Yeah.
So if you just want to tell me sort of how old you are, where you're from, and then the program that you were on.
Well, I'm 14 now, but I was 13 when I went to camp.
Mhm.
I live in Bury, Manchester, England, and World Camp Programme.
Wonderful. And you've been on one so far, and then you're coming this year again, aren't you? Which is lovely, and we're very excited to have you back. So what did you know about camp before coming? What did you think it would be like? What did you know?
Well, I was kind of really scared. Well, I wasn't scared, but you see all these films about summer camps and you hear stories about camp, and I kind of thought it was just going to be oh, you're staying in a tent, you're going to do activities. I didn't think there was other aspects to it. So I kind of just thought it'd be scary, loads of work, and yeah, but it's really not.
No, that's lovely to hear that. And so looking back at it, was it what you expected?
No, it was a million times better than what I expected.
Yeah. And what was your favorite part?
Ooh. I mean, I like doing all the activities, but I also like the social part, because I'm still quite close with a lot of my friends from summer camp, and it really gives you a chance to see what it's like in different areas, because like you get to you hear stories about people or from people who live in all different areas of the world, and it's just really fascinating. And you've got friends from all over the world and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's something that I really enjoy about it, that there's so many different people coming from all different places and you get to meet them, and there's not many environments in the world that you can go and get that.
I couldn't just go out into town now and meet someone from America or
Mm.
Italy or France. It's
No,
just,
exactly. And they're
yeah.
all in one place. What did you enjoy doing most at camp?
Mm. Hmm. Well, I liked all the activities you wouldn't be able to do. So I really liked the scuba diving that we did.
Mm.
I like the scuba diving and the abseiling, which I just thought was really cool. And the scuba diving, you could be underwater for a really long time, and it was just really cool. And we're all playing frisbee underwater, and it was just a really nice time. And I enjoyed all the activities. They were all very pleasing and all really nice and lovely.
Yeah, no, I love that. I really like scuba diving as well. I always volunteer myself to do that one. It's such a fun one to do. Um, and we'll be doing it again this year, so don't worry. So you've briefly mentioned this a minute ago, but what were the other campers like, and how many other nationalities do you think you met?
Oh, so the other campers were amazing. I'm friends with everyone when you're there.
Mm.
And how many nationalities I think I met. So we had my friend Olivia, she was from America. We had Amaris and her siblings, America, Italy, Germany. Was there any from Spain?
Yes.
Yeah. Um, I think there was a lot. Yeah, I
Mm.
can't count on, well, probably could count on my fingers, but there was a lot of different nationalities and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I really like World Camp. It's really special that you can, speak to all these new people.
Yeah.
Um, because I would have never have met anyone from, this many places at one time in my life before.
Yeah.
How do you feel like L&E helped you develop, whether that's, socially or being a bit more outgoing?
Well, I do think it really helped me socially, because although I don't seem it, I can be a bit shy. So when you go to a place, you get to know them, and it's just a really nice aspect of having 2 weeks to get to know people, and it's just really friendly, and it's nice to learn new things about people or meet new people you won't I've met before because you don't really live near them.
What do you think the best thing about L&E World Camps is?
Oh,
Tricky question.
that is a question. Um, oh, I don't know. I loved everything. I loved everything about it, but I really like the fun aspect. I like making new friends. I like doing new activities,
Mm.
and also all the leaders were like so nice and supportive, and it just felt really safe and lovely. So it was just amazing, and
Oh,
like I loved everything about it.
no, that's so nice to hear. What do you think your favourite activity was?
Oh, I am gonna say the scuba diving because
The
that was just
scuba overall.
it was just really cool being underwater and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. You could just sit there for ages and, time would just pass by. It
Like
was so fun.
throwing like little balls into the water and catching
Yeah,
them.
yeah, exactly. And would you recommend the program to other people?
Definitely, but I tell everyone about it because it is really just an experience that gives you so many stories to tell and stuff.
Mm, I know. I'm constantly telling stories to all my friends as well. Like, we did this and we did this. It's like a big holiday.
Yeah.
And this may be a difficult one. How would you describe L&E in 3 words?
Oh. Ooh. Fun is my first.
Mm-hmm.
Fun, brilliant, and inspirational.
What's your favourite type of evening activity?
Oh. Oh, there were a few, weren't there?
Mm,
I really like the ones. Obviously, I like fancy dress, but
yeah,
I like the theme night. So we had like toys, didn't we? And we had Back to the
yeah,
Future. I think the
yeah.
Back to the Future night was really cool because obviously you had to go around talking to different people to find out,
Mm,
and like it was just really cool. And then you had the whole video thing on the screen, and it was just like really nice, and like everyone like kind of dressed up and stuff. So yeah,
yeah. No, those nights are my favourite. They're always a bit mad.
yeah.
But like it's so much fun. The murder mystery, who did it? You got to
Yeah.
work it out.
I also really like the campfire. Like seeing everyone around the campfire all singing together. It's just a really wholesome type of moment.
Yeah, it's like a family feel, I always think, because there's not that many of us. We like create this one big type family, and like you can do anything, and everyone's just so excited. That's what I like.
Yeah. And I still remember all the campfire songs. Sometimes
Yeah, so do I. Said a boo chickaroo.
they're the boom Sorry.
I'll
Right.
let you do. I'll let you do a solo this year
Oh, thank you. Thank
of boo chickaroo. Is there anything else you wanted to add before I finish the recording?
I like the aspect that we weren't on our phones a lot. Like we didn't have
Mm,
our for a lot of the time we were there because it really like gave us the opportunity to like really live in the moment of what we were doing because I feel like if we were given the opportunity to like have our phones on us, um it would have just been like, oh, everyone's on their phones, no one's really doing like the activities as much. So I like that. And it also just like gave you a chance to get off social media for a bit to like relax and stuff.
yeah, exactly. I don't think people don't realize until you come, but it actually is so relaxing just to be, you. And you can come to camp and you can start afresh and be whoever you want to be because you don't have those social media aspects. And I
Yeah,
think that's lovely. And you can just do the activities and just have so much fun that you just don't care. You just don't realize.
you're just having fun making your little bracelets. You're not like thinking like, oh, I wonder what's on like Lily's story or whatever. You just like,
Yeah.
oh, having fun making my little bracelet.
Yeah. No, I'm over it. Do you have a favorite memory?
Oh, the last night was very, very like the party and stuff last night, and like
Yeah.
it was a bit emotional because there was a few people like crying because they didn't want to go home, and I may have let a little tear shed, but like it was like really nice to kind of embrace it all for like one last really nice night. Also, the hot chocolates every night. Oh, they were lovely.
Yeah, every night we do a hot chocolate. I love that bit. Before bed.
Yeah. It's just like a really nice way to end off the night before you go to bed. A nice hot chocolate with everyone. So
Yeah. No.
yeah.
Uh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for doing this with me.